like a diamond, shine bright like a. So shine bright tonight.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this top that Rihanna wore in the Grammys 2017. So stay tuned, like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned. For today's tutorial, we're going to be using some chenille yarn along with a 4.5mm hook. You're also gonna need some buttons and a needle as well. So to start, I'm going to wrap my yarn around my hook like this and pull through that loop. That's going to be my first loop. So you want to go ahead and do a chain of 10. So 2, 3, 4. So you want to do a chain of 10. So here I am after chaining 10. I'm going to go ahead and chain 2 more. So 1, 2. Wrap my yarn around my hook, and I'm going to be doing double crochets along that chain. So just like this. Here I am at the end of that row. I'm just going to turn my work around, chain 2, and do double crochets again till I reach the end of the row. So just like this, till I get back to the end of this row. Once I reach the end of this row, into this first loop here, I'm going to be doing 3 double crochets. So just like this, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to go ahead and do double crochets into the bottom row there. So into every chain in that bottom row, I'm going to be doing double crochets as well. Here I am again at the bottom row. I'm going to turn my work around, chain 2, and I'll be doing double crochets. And once I get to the center of this row, which is all the way up here, I'm going to be doing 3 double crochets into that 1 double crochet there. I'll show you once I get there. So once I get to the center here, I'm going to be double crocheting 3. So here is the 1, 2, 3, and into this middle one here, I'll do 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. I'll go ahead and continue on with my double crochets all the way to the end of that row. Here I am at the middle once more, and into this loop here, I'm going to be doing 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to continue on with just double crochets all the way to the end. And once I get to the end here, I'm going to turn my work around, and when I get to this center again, I'll be doing 3 more double crochets. I want to continue this till I get a total of 7 rows. So here, right here is the middle row, and I have 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to do 4 more rows, and that's going to be this first cup done. You want to do 2 identical cups, but I'll come to you once I'm at the end of this first cup. So here I am finally on the last row. As you can see there, here's the middle one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I'm at the center as well. Into this loop here, I'm just going to do 3. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to go ahead and do a double crochet all the way to the end. Here I am at the end. I'm just going to go ahead and do another knot there. Pull it tight. Using the scissors, I'm just gonna snip, go. And that's what the first cup looks like. It looks a bit weird, but it's gonna come together. You want to do something exactly identical to this, and once you have the second cup, I'll show you how to continue. So here are the 2 cups now completed. If you notice, I didn't cut my thread, and I'm going to be double crocheting along this row. I know normally you have the cups a bit longer, but you're gonna see why I wanted it short this way. But yes, I'm going to be double crocheting at the bottom of this row here. So I'm going to go ahead, and at the bottom of this row, I'll be double crocheting. So I'll go ahead and chain 2. And into this loop here, I'm going to double crochet and into this loop here I'm going to double crochet. Into this loop I'll do a double crochet. Into this one I'll do a double crochet. Continue this till I reach the end here, and I'll show you what I do next. So I finally got to the end of this first cup here, and here's the second one, and I'll be joining both of them together. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just continue on with the double crochets. So the first one is gonna go into this loop here. Go ahead and do a double crochet, and then into this one, and just continue all the way to the end. And here I am at the end once more. I'm just going to do a slip knot, pull through it, and using a scissors, snip snip, and there you go. And these are the two cups now joined together. We're going to start working from the top here all the way to the bottom and back, and I'll show you what I mean. So right here is the 3 middle crochets that were at the center of this cup. I'm gonna insert my hook into the first one here, and I'll start with by chaining 2. So 1 and 2, just like this. I'm gonna go ahead then and do a double crochet into that loop, and I'll do a double crochet all the way to the bottom. And once I get to the bottom here, I'll show you what I do. Here I am, and there's this last double crochet left loop, and I'm not going to double crochet into that, and this is what I'll do. So I'm going to start my double crochet, I won't finish it, so 1 into this loop here, I'll do the second one, and then I'll go around this for the third one, through here for the fourth, and through here for the 5th, and I'll pull through all of those. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my double crochet all the way to the top. So once I get to this last loop here, I'm going to be turning my work around, and I'll show you how I do that. So I did a double crochet all the way to this loop, so the 1 2 3, I did that. I'm gonna be turning my work around, chain 2, and I will double crochet again along this row. I'm gonna do a double crochet till I reach the last 2 loops here. So till I reach this 1 2, I won't double crochet into those, and I'll show you what I do once I get there. Here I have this last 2 crochets on this first row there. I'm going to wrap my yarn around my hook, insert here. I won't pull through all. Get into the second one, I won't pull through all. Here is that middle one here that we did all the joint. So 3, and then here is 4, here is 5, and I'm going to pull through all there, and I'll just continue on with my double crochets till I reach the top again. So just like this till I get all the way to this top here. So I got to the top, I turned my work around, and I'm going to be double crocheting again. So you want to chain 2, and I'll be doing a double crochet again all the way to the bottom without doing a double crochet into this 2. So this 2, I'm not doing a double crochet into them, but I'll do a double crochet until I get to them. So here I am again, and these are the last 2 before this middle loop. I'm going to be joining all of them together. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. I'm going to go ahead and bring all of that together, and I'll just continue my double crochets again till I get to the top. So I've reached the top again once more, and I'm going to crochet again, and I'll be joining this 1 2 3 4 5 together again to bring it together even more, and I'll show you once I get to the center. Here I am once more at the center, so 1 2 3 4 and 5, and pull through all, and I'll just continue on with my double crochets. So here I am on my final line where I'll be doing another reduction, and I'll just do my double crochets again, and once I get to the center I'll do another reduction with the 5 double crochets. From then on I'll do 2 more rows of double crochets without any reduction, and I'll show you how the top looks like. So I just did my last row of reductions there, and for the next 2 rows I'll just do 2 rows of double crochets without any reduction, and I'll show you what I mean here. So once you get to the center this time around, you don't want to do any reduction, just go ahead and continue with your double crochets. So I'm almost at the center, so here no reduction, and here no reduction, and just continue on. And here I am on the second row without any reduction, and I'll just continue again all the way to the end, and once I get to this end I will show you what I do next. Here I am at the end of that second row without any reduction. I'm gonna go ahead and chain 2. I'll do a double crochet in here, 1 single crochet, and 1 double crochet. I'll turn my work around, chain 2, and I'll just continue to double crochet along this line till I feel like the rope I make, essentially, till I feel like this is long enough to go around my neck. So I'll just chain 2 again, and at the end of this I'll tell you how many rows I did. So altogether I did a total of 18 rows of double crochet to bring me to this point. I'm going to go ahead and chain 1, and I'll do a single crochet here, chain 4, I'll do another single crochet at the end here, and this little loop here is going to be where your little button is going to be able to go through, just like that. I'm gonna chain 1, cut the thread, and move on to the bottom part here. So on the other end of the top, at this bottom part, I'm gonna go ahead and insert my hook here. I'll be doing 2 rows of double crochet, just like so, and into each loop I'll be doing a double crochet all the way to the end and back. And here I am at the end of the second row. I'll go ahead and chain 2, a double crochet into this, another double crochet in here, a double crochet in here, and another one in here. Turn the work around, and I'm going to do this double crochets till the loop is long enough to go around my waist. Just to let you know, I wear a size medium, so the sizes I'm giving here is mostly gonna be medium, but once this can go around my waist, I'll come back to you and I'll tell you how many loops I did. So I ended up doing a total of 12 rows of double crochet. I'm going to chain 1, do a single crochet, chain 1, 2, do another single crochet, and that's it, chain 1, and that's it. Scissors, and there you go. So using a needle and a thread, I am going to put my button right here, and I'm just going to buckle it through. So just like this. I'm using the same thread because I don't want it to be any other color, so it's too visible. Just keep going through both of them like this. I don't want the button showing too much on the other side. So I'm gonna go as well, add this to the bottom. This. Already getting hooked. So here's what the finished top looks like. I hope the tutorial was easy, fun and engaging. If you have any questions, please pop it in the comment section below, and I hope to see everybody's recreation as well. Please tag me to it on Instagram, TikTok and Snapchat, and don't forget to subscribe. More tutorials coming up soon. Thank you for watching.